Hey everybody, today I kind of wanted to talk about how this whole thing got started. And I just want everyone to share their stories of times they were shamed or didn't feel like they were a good mom and stuff like that. So this all started because on my one day off for the week, which was yesterday, I was filling out Silas's baby book. I had some extra time. And I was like, I probably should get to this eventually. And there was a few things in there, but not a majority was not filled out. And so I decided I wanted to do that yesterday. And he is 17 months old. And as I'm filling it out, it asks about like all their first times they did stuff. And I had to look back in my phone to see the pictures so I knew when it was and like what dates it was. And I thought to myself, oh my God, I should have done this sooner. And I caught myself thinking, does this make me a bad mom? And I would not have ever thought that had it not been for society and things that are ingrained in our mind. So I think there's definitely things that are ingrained in our mind by society that make us think that. So that's just kind of one thing that society has ingrained in us, that we have to do these certain things in a certain order to be a good parent. And I just really want to get rid of that idea, because there's so many different types of parents, and there's so many different types of people. And I just think that we shouldn't have these things ingrained in ourselves. And a couple other things I can think of, like we've definitely been ingrained that we should be married first before we have kids, but that doesn't always happen that way. Especially in today's society, things are kind of changing a little bit. But do you think that's one thing that doesn't make us a bad parent just because we weren't married? And another thing too, I think that's ingrained in us, is if you're a mom, you just are only a mom. That's all you are. And you're not yourself anymore, and you kind of just have to give up all of yourself and all the things you like to make your kid's life perfect. And it's definitely a huge sacrifice to be a parent. And it's not easy, and you do have to give up parts of your life because you can't be selfish when you're a parent. However, you don't have to give up all yourself. You definitely have to keep parts of yourself. So you're not just a mom, you're a person too. And your needs are important. And you do have to make sacrifices for your kids, but you need to remember to take care of yourself and remember that you're still a full person, and you're not only a mom, you're a lot of other things too. You're a wife or a girlfriend, you're an employee, and you got to keep up your same hobbies that you like doing, and do things for yourself so that you don't lose yourself in the process of being a mom. I think that's one thing that's really ingrained in our minds, is that once you're a mom, your whole life is over, and that's so not the case. So I just want everyone to, comment and let me know what you think society has ingrained in our minds, and let's just talk about it, and let's, kind of get rid of those stereotypes of what you have to do to be a good parent. At the end of the day, you love your kid, and you provide for them, and you do the best you can. I mean, I think that that's the major things that you need to do, and there's not certain steps. If you haven't filled out your baby's baby book yet, don't think that makes you a bad parent, because it doesn't.